the agenda to talk about it. Now we've been pushing for it. Now you gotta see her again. What kind of games are you playing?
We're not trying to make.
I'm sorry.
Doug,
I'm sorry to say that like that, but that's what it feels like.
With what happened to me,
February.
Doug, it's like, for the best, we just gotta,
I can handle it.
We gotta calm down and we gotta take some time, and it will happen on Tuesday.
To clarify, the agenda still stands, right? So what the chairman is saying is, for the sake of time, we're gonna get this consent approved, which is the grants. However, the Richard Tallbear finances is still on the agenda for a presentation. And I think our next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday. Is that correct?
As a council, when members ask for financial information, how much time do you have to give that? Because it's been almost a year. That's what I'm wondering.
It's been over a year.
Yeah, so we've produced
that financial information.
Yep, there's a clarification, if Lenny, if you could help me here. So Ms. Latka was bringing forward the finances on Mr. Tallbear.
Yep.
And she had sent me a letter stating that there are certain public aspects to it and that there's certain non-public. Could you kind of elaborate on what she's trying to say there?
So it's my understanding, based on conversations that I've had with Ms. Latka, is that the public aspects were the contract that Mr. Tallbear had in 2020, which relate to work he did for the Hemp Advisory Group under the Economic Development Division of the Reservation Business Committee, and then a contract that was approved later separately by the White Earth Enterprises Board of Directors, that would requests for financial information and things like that would be directed to the White Earth Enterprises Board rather than the RBC.
So we can still release those finances upon approval from them?
Yes.
Approval from the enterprise.
From the enterprises.
But the RBC owns the enterprise.
Yes, we do.
And we're the boss of the RBC, the members are. Right?
And
We're your boss, right?
from the request,
Before.
yeah, from the request I had from Mr. Oganosh and Ms. Jackson, is they wanted the full release of those finances. And that was the request I put into Ms. Latka to bring forward today. Yes.
Okay, so how do we get to see that? Okay, so it's public. Are members public? Are we the definition of public? When you say the public, it's not public information, some of this stuff, but are we public? Because we're the members. Can't you go into executive with the ones that are requesting the information then? And it's not on YouTube?
It's my opinion that those finances are public. All finances related to Mr. Tallbear is public information. That is what I've been trying to get. It's on the agenda for release today. It has not been taken off the agenda, what I've heard. So it's going to be presented. It's just a matter, is it going to be presented today or is it going to be presented on Tuesday?
You guys can just hand it to us.
I think Lenny said we can release some of that information.
You can send it.
It's gotta be approved by the council before it actually goes out, because when the minutes come out, it's 30 days. And like today now, we approved the minutes from last month, so then they go public. So within that 30-day period, we got a chance to look at it and check things out. We don't wanna give you guys the wrong information or anything like that. It's just that we wanna make sure that.
Yeah. So what you have here is Lenny's gonna send over, we're gonna publish it. We'll just put it on the website if that's okay. Or you can stop by the RBC this afternoon and we'll have them print it and you guys can look up, so.
I believe you when you look at me like that.
And I told you guys before.
Is that okay, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
And then she can still present on Tuesday whenever she's here, so.
We need seeds in the ground
Okay.
now for our people. We need seeds in the ground for our people. 4 out of the 5 council planted seeds with me a month ago. We need them for our people.
So did you hear that, Don? They're gonna put it out on the website, and then if you guys want a copy of it, you can stop at the RTC and get a copy, because I don't even have a copy of it. Otherwise, I'd give you a copy.
Yeah,
So you can do that today. And then we'll start the thing on Tuesday.
Yeah, we were gonna talk about the farm equipment too for members, right?
Yeah, and my report was the next thing up on the agenda.
Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't had an opportunity to speak to the matters that you're talking about. Okay.
Excuse me, this Paul Bear thing really pisses me off because this thing about Tall Bear really pisses me off because we got the secretary treasurer who's supposed to be safeguarding our funds, and he had to know at the end of the harvest last year that there was no product. Why now? Is it a campaign ploy? We have people on this reservation, one woman in particular, who is just didn't learn her stuff from throwing seeds out on the ground or watching YouTube, Googling, or educating herself with a book, but she has actual experience growing medical marijuana. There's stipulations that should be involved in the people that will be involved in the project. And one should be that they be drug-free. Because because if we don't get somebody that could test have clean UAs, it's gonna be like having an alcoholic guarding the alcohol, or putting the fox in the chicken coop. And it's like, why now? It's been 8 or 9 months since you knew that there was no product. Our chairman's signature wasn't the only signature on those checks that went out. And there needs to be accountability. And it really just pisses me off because I feel like it's now coming up as a campaign ploy. Let's deal with it. Let's get it going. Let's get some strong stipulations involved to protect the integrity of the project. Rich.
All right, let's get back to business here. Let's motion to approve the consent agenda.
Mr. Chair, there's just one thing I wanted to table from the consent agenda. It's on,
This one,
yes, that one. Which one is that under?
legal.
It's under legal. And it's for Aquila, letter of engagement. It's the broadband system. I wanted to table that till Tuesday.
Okay, motion to approve the consent agenda with the changes.
Motion, Chair.
Motion by Ray, second.
Second,
Second by Annie, all in favor?
aye.
Motion carries. I'd like to say big wish to everyone for coming today. I know that, we're praying, I'm praying, and it's hot out. I know there's a lot of stress in there. I know that, so big wish. Motion to recess till next Tuesday.
Wait,
Oh, no, we have to go into executive session.
if I could just deliver my report, I'll just be very quickly, Mr. Chair.
All right.
For the sake. Okay, so yes, I agree with the chairman. I want to thank the folks that put together the community for the walk yesterday. That was really heartfelt. It was really good for the community to protect our wild rice and our water. And I do want to, as I move through my report here, because I know we got wood, we got to get over to the water camp. I do want to make a motion to approve that, Mr. Chair, that wood donation.
Second,
I have a motion by Alan, second by Annie for the wood donation to the water protectors.
aye.
Great.
Great.
Motion carries. We got two to three. So. Thanks, guys.
The only other thing, Mr. Chair, was I was hoping that the Natural Resources Department could talk with the tribal members and trying to give them advice or use of some of the tribal farm equipment. Because I know some of our folks are looking at getting into farming. And so I was hoping I could get, some direction. If the council could direct Ms. York to work with the department to get them talking.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's all I had, Mr. Chair.
All right, Miigwech. So we wish everyone, I know that,
May I ask one question?
Tito, you had your hand up.
I'll just ask you to pray for Don Goodwin's mother who had a stroke while we were at the walk yesterday and she had to leave. So she's done a lot with the water protection program. And as elders, we're totally concerned about what's happening to our Monoman. And I think that our council needs to keep focusing on that particular problem.
Miigwech, Tito, prayers are.
Oh, good.
Which,
Amazing.
Yes,
I want to say, Jimmy Gwitch for the firewood for camp on behalf of our sister Dawn. And I'm here today with Grandma Karen because that's normally what Dawn would do. So I'm here to support my sister, the camp, and invite her. So, yeah, I'm here in a good way. So we Gwitch for the firewood.
Thank you, Nancy.
Kevin,
For someone who pays attention to politics, poly meaning many, ticks meaning blood-sucking creatures. My question I have for the council is, this morning disruption, was it staged? Because I smell a rat, because it was very convenient for that to happen, for you guys to, because I have to come from Moorhead, Minnesota to be here. And I have to ask people to help me get here. So it's a big inconvenience for me to be here. And as I've stated many, many times, and forgive me for my hubris, since 2004, I have been giving a presentation over and over again about growing cannabis for our people. And this council is failing me and our people. And it's breaking my heart. Miigwech.
thank you everyone, Miigwech for coming today, so have a safe weekend. Powwow, there's a few powwows going on. Igual ba men? I got you.
Because I can't come up next year.
Is there food next?
Yeah, but it's, yeah, food, but I'm not sure what you want to say.
We do got food ordered for